Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
With a nasty temperament. Ice, well, his watch is working as well as ours. No, there it is. How about it?
Got your attention?
Damn!
What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
You can suck my fucking dick!
Folks, it's Thursday night. It's Papa Wheelie. It's Beckerman. We've got Thursday night Sweet Chin music. So I hope everyone's doing good. Still waiting on Biggie Shack. Not sure if he's coming tonight. Maybe Chris too sent them the link. So let's see here. I'm gonna just reach out to Biggie real quick. Hey man, you coming on? There we go. So yeah, it's wrestling talk. Not a lot is we're kind of getting to.
Never gonna give a fuck. Never gonna give a damn.
Hey, it's Boston Chris.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man?
Oh, not much. Papa was getting all scared. He's like, "You coming tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here."
I sent him the link earlier, Papa Wheelie.
He was very nervous that Boston Chris wouldn't show up. But Boston Chris is here to talk wrestling with all you.
Well, yeah. So we've had I mean, it's the slow time before we hit Mania.
Slow. What do you mean slow? Isn't it like well, actually, so I meant to talk about this last week because I knew something was up, and as things kind of progressed, and you've gotten different outlets talking about it, and WWE themselves making changes to this promo. I was like, I knew something was up with the promo with Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair.
Oh, yeah.
Something was up with it. And did they not only did Wrestle Talk and others confirm it, but WWE 100% confirmed it by editing out the off-script parts that both of them got in trouble for, which is like, I mean, it was funny watching it live because Charlotte makes her little comment, and you could see Tiffany kind of got mad. She's like, "Let's stay on script." Like she makes a comment like, "Let's stay on script," and then she goes off, and then she's like, "You know what? I'm gonna go off about you and your marriage." It's like, "Oh man."
Did you send that to Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Invitation to my daughter's birthday party. It got sent to Mark. Everything's good.
I didn't get mine, but that's fine. I
Well,
probably wasn't make it anyway.
Well, St. Louis is kind of a drive. I don't know if you want to, I mean,
It's
you
in
might have to
St.
leave
Louis?
now. No, it's in. Well, aren't you St. Louis?
I'm in Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City. My bad. Kansas
St.
City
Louis is a
kinda-
5.5-hour drive for me, but
yeah,
5 hours, something like that.
I mean, and I think Massachusetts slightly more. That's all. But
Just a bit
no,
more. Just a bit.
But yeah, like I found that to be kind of like I knew when I watched it, I was like, wow, like okay, like I know some of that was unscripted because then you got Charlotte being like, oh, is that why Kaiser's in my DMs and this and that? I'm like, that doesn't really help. That doesn't help anything. So
yeah. I wasn't
like,
a big fan of that promo.
Yeah.
Honestly, Charlotte be all right if she goes away again.
Yeah.
This has not been a good run. This has not been a good run.
No. They tried to have her come back as the baby face. That didn't work. And then so she started leaning into the heel thing. But then all of a sudden, real life comes out. Oh, guess what? She's actually, she's not married to Andrade anymore. And then she starts trouble.
Go away heat. Like,
yeah,
not like, boo, we don't like what you did to the good guys. It's, boo, we don't want you on our TV.
Yeah, it's really strange because like she had like a very good following for a while, and then like you had that thing where she was it her and Paige? Well, like Paige brought up her her brother that killed himself and this and that, and it was like you had all these things, and it's like all right, so she had that good energy, and then like just as soon as she turned heel, she like really leaned into it, and I feel like she's trying to channel too much of Rick, and I mean. For the amount of time she's been wrestling, I mean, she hasn't been in all that long, and it's just like, I mean, she really wore out her welcome quickly.
Your nemesis is in the chat. TM Nerdy.
My nemesis. I love
Yeah,
TM
he,
Nerdy.
he
TM Nerdy is
claims
one
to
of my
be your
favorite
arch
people.
villain.
Oh, you know what? How many arch villains are really best friends in real life? Come on. You gonna believe that?
My rogues gallery is aggressively relaxing and actual Dracula.
Charlotte is getting on my last nerve, but I love her wrestling.
I mean,
Great
Papa,
wrestler, but man, and the plastic surgery might have been a little excessive.
yeah.
Hey, it's Omnibo. He says, "Yo, boys, Omnibo, he's
Hey.
got a wrestling show himself." And I've been told
Yeah.
Biggie Shaq is on his way. He's
We've
in
all
the
been
car.
told, not just you. We've all been told the Big Shaq's on his way.
This
That's how
just
the chat
in.
works. But yeah, no, she definitely channels a lot of people's just ire every time she comes in there and just starts trouble. And I don't know how. I mean, and she likes to embrace and lean into it, but I feel like this. Not saying that like she's gone too far and is irredeemable, but I feel like this last thing. I think
This
even
has
when
not
WWE
been a
had-
good run.
Jesus
yeah, well,
Christ.
they've had to tell her. They've had to tell her. I mean, she got in trouble, and she was like, "You're the senior member in this program. Like, you know how to conduct yourself." And now, I mean, because you got to think back too. Like when she got into it with Becky Lynch and threw the belt at her and stuff. Like she's really got an attitude problem that needs to stop, because it's like she needs to realize she's not the top, but they keep pushing her to the top every time. So maybe this is the start of the end of that. So, and I think my prediction that Charlotte is not winning is very safe. She's not winning this night WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Biggie, any thoughts on Charlotte Flair and just not having the crowd this time around?
When was this? Monday night?
Just recently in general, the crowds have seemed to kind of turn on her. They were okay with her when she came back, but she's got go away heat at this point. Like, not like boo, we don't like you because you're the heel, but boo, like we just don't like you.
I tell you what, man, sometimes one arena don't dictate a person's career. This person has a lot more accolades than everybody else in that stable. So I think she'll be fine. I think I'm still rolling with she's going to win whatever she's doing.
She actually got in a bunch of trouble. Like, honestly, I would have to say, I would say, does her heat now, or like this run and how people have received her, does it rival how they reacted to Nia Jax for a while? She's almost got like Nia Jax like heat.
I'll tell you, I'll relate it to recently whenever Hogan got booed out of the arena. I saw a post on Instagram where Mark Henry played the I'm a Real American, and then he said,
Yes.
F Hulk Hogan. About 85% of the comments were, there would be no Mark Henry. There would be no wrestling without Hulk Hogan. So you could look at something topical and say, oh, that's the way it is, but I look deeper into things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the booking is starting to change because of it. I think they thought she was going to be hot, red hot going into Mania, and they've kind of restructured a little bit around the crowd reaction.
I do too.
The other thing I wanted to talk about, Pop's favorite company, AEW.
Yes.
The Young Bucks are back. Did anybody care?
I liked it. I thought it was fun. I mean, I didn't know they were coming back when they did, but it's.
I didn't
it's not
watch
bad
that pay-per-view, but
Oh God.
I saw them last night, and I saw like little Kenny's back and forth. The only thing I didn't like about that is you could clearly tell Kenny was enjoying it. Like, it wasn't like I'm cooking you right now. It was more like, hey, I'm in the ring with my friends, and we're all smirking and side-eyeing, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, I didn't like that. Like, he didn't really commit to the bits.
Yeah. Well,
But boy, the Young Bucks just look smaller every time I see them.
They
Well,
did look
that
kinda
was
tiny,
that was,
didn't
uh, that was Kenny Omega's joke. He's like, "You look all that 90 pounds that you are," or something like that. Like that. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking every ounce of that 90 pounds.
It's just because they do get small. Like I really don't like, and it's not. It's the blonder one. I think it's like Nick Jack, whichever Jackson it is. The one with the lighter hair gets skinnier every time you see him. Like he is just a waif. He looks like Jesse Pinkman, just with long hair.
Were they?
And Bo has invited all of us to his live streams for WrestleMania. He's got pre and post shows.
We'll have to see about that.
Oh, Omni Boa. Weren't they in the ring with Swerve Strickland when they did that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Swerve has go away heat at this point. Giving Booker T all that shit about what the hell's his problem? What's going on with Swerve?
Well, there is a segment of AEW fan base that it's about 350 to 400,000 people that no matter what these wrestlers do, they're there for it. But yes, I feel like Swerve Strickland is losing the crowd a bit over the Booker T situation.
Yeah, it's not as bad as others, but like I mean, for the most part, they're still kind of with him. I think that like, the fact that it ends up being such a big thing between both of them, which is like they're never gonna see each other face to face ever, like go and talk about it. So it's just kind of weird that he's bringing like. I'm trying to think of who drives it more because I don't feel like Booker T is really driving it more. I feel like Swerve has been driving it a lot more. So,
hi to who dat.
I haven't seen Booker T instigate any of it.
Yeah, I don't think he did. And I thought he was mature in his response. And I think we talked about that this weekend. What do we got here? Thanos.
This is a cup that my wife had made for me. It's got Guardians and Thor and the Avengers and everything like that. All the little symbols inside the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Cricket work. Good stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, like I feel like so Booker's been more responding to it, but Swerve went ahead and went on pay-per-view and just because he could have just let it go and be like, all right, it's a little thing internal thing between two people, but then he went on TV and just made like this whole big thing about it, and I guess he's been talking like off air like oh yeah, and Booker T, it's just like I don't see the need for it, but I mean, do what you got to do, just. I just don't quite get where you think this is going to get you. Because talking bad about Booker T doesn't really hurt Booker T. It doesn't really help you either. So it's just like, I mean, this could be a phone conversation where you guys just yell at each other and get it over with.
No, I think Swerve wants to make it complete. He has no urge to actually talk to Booker T. He just wants people to know that he don't like Booker T. I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
And Booker T's too professional and too grown up to... You know what I mean? It ain't going to become nothing. They could even see each other in real life, and I don't think either one's going to swing on the other.
Yeah,
no,
I mean, that goes very terrible for Swerve if he tries it.
I would think, yeah.
Well, I think that, too, it's just like, I mean, what does it accomplish for you? Like if you're Swerve, like what does it accomplish for you?
I think Swerve wants to be the main big African-American wrestler right now. I think that's absolutely what it is.
But I mean, you can do it. Even if someone says something that you don't like, you can do that. I guess you could, say that like, I'm trying to, be like the hero, in my community and everything. But like, I just don't get like this feud means nothing. Like it's just like Beckerman said, like nothing's gonna come of it. And all I keep saying Triple. All Booker T really has to do is just ignore it. Like he said his piece, he's gonna walk away from it, and that's just gonna be it. And it's just gonna fade away. And it's just like, where are you from where you started, Swerve? Nowhere.
I feel like AEW wants the heat more than anybody else.
What up, Pop?
I'm sorry, but AEW wrestlers are not grown up.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of that. Yeah.
You can look at the Young Bucks and clearly see they have not hit their growth spurt yet.
No, well, and the thing too is that like that's one of the biggest criticisms that they have there is just that like there's too many people that are, I don't know if you just call it straight immature or what. They're just out there just kind of not just acting professionally all the time. Like they can be, but for the most part, it's just like kind of like they have like a renegade attitude, and it's starting to get a little bit too
My guy
out there.
Speedball Mike Bailey lost at the pay-per-view too.
Yeah, but
I
you
didn't
know
think
what?
he was gonna win, but he's got the greatest name in wrestling. So
Where
I will say that he's getting over though. Like people like him. Like he's actually very good.
I think him not wearing boots is gonna hurt at some point. What's up? Sorry, Biggie, I stepped on you there.
No, you guys were talking. What's Jey Uso's spot? I saw something earlier today, and I'm just curious to know where his spot actually is because it's a little confusing at this point.
He's opening up Mania.
He's opening Mania. Okay, so the argument was before that he's going to main event the first night, and I kind of felt like that was out the door. Like, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
So there's some people saying, like, he's still doing that. That's not going to happen. He's opening. Okay.
Opening Mania. And I think it's night 2, right? Is he opening night 2 or opening night 1?
I don't
Night
remember.
1? Okay.
So here's the thing. Is they pushed some of his merch, and some of his merch was like main event Uso, Royal Rumble winner, main event guy, shit like that.
Well, his nickname is moniker main event Jey Uso.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, he could keep that going. He could be like, I'm HBK. I can make a main event out of every match, but he technically don't have the main event.
No,
That's probably what they have to do with it. Because they definitely took like, and that's what I say when it comes to that. Like neither of the Royal Rumble winners are main eventing anything. Like they've taken that away. So basically, they should, I guess, go ahead and rework that to be, if you win the Royal Rumble, you get a title match at WrestleMania. It's not the main event anymore. It used to be, but not.
When he won, I think the announcer did say he will be main event in WrestleMania. So they're just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Did anybody see his promo from Monday night? I actually, that was one of his better promos for me. It was like it's fired up. That he's like, Gunther, when I go into Mania weekend the night before the big show, like I'm gonna lay my head down and I'm gonna say a prayer. I'm gonna ask forgiveness for what I'm gonna do to you. Oh man. Like he never sounds tough. Like, you know, with the Yeet stuff, a lot of his promos aren't for me. Half the time he's out of breath because of all the shit he does on the way to ring. But this time, the out of breath worked with the promo because it made him sound more serious, more into what he was saying. He actually looked like he believed what he was saying. I really liked it.
That's cool, man. I'm rooting for him. I hope he does win. I'm tired of Gunther's ass. Like, fuck him, dude.
I definitely think he's winning.
I hope he does.
He'll win. He'll win.
He'll win too. So we're all agreeing that he will win.
Oh yeah. No, Jey Uso's winning that match, and then he'll probably.
I'm not sure. I'm going to say he's going to win. I'm going with Gunther for the win. I'm not. I want him to
go the opposite.
Yeah, I'm not going with y'all. Fuck that. I hope he wins, but no, hell no, he ain't winning that.
All right,
he's winning.
Well, I think he will.
All right. So I'll take it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'll just go. I'm not with it.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
the Brother John's
it's going to be the feel good win. It's going to be the feel good championship win for everybody, and then after, and he'll lose that belt. Honestly, I think either at or before SummerSlam. Like he will not be a long champion just because he's the Kofi Mania, Daniel Bryan, like just that feel good win that you can get.
He's got to win it for it to be a main event match. Like if he loses, it's just another throwaway. So I mean, this is his reputation.
I think he wins.
Okay.
I want to talk about Cody versus Cena real quick.
Cool.
This might be the most excited I've ever been for a John Cena match because for once I have no clue who's winning.
Oh, wow.
Pro wrestling. Like I'm 50-50 as to which way they're gonna go.
That's what I think. It's a hot call. It's a hot call.
It's 80-20 Cody, dude. I don't think Cena wins it just to retire. Like
I don't know. And like you said earlier, Biggie, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
yeah,
it's such a god damn it, Bleecker in his posture. He just goes off about Cody's posture every time.
Okay. Bad posture versus the bald.
The bald,
Oh.
yeah, Cena's bald spot.
Yeah.
But no, I can't tell which way they're going. And maybe you guys are right. Maybe it's easier to see for you guys. But because I don't know, it's actually getting me to enjoy it more. It's like when I was a kid and I didn't know who was going to win. I didn't know I was being worked, you know?
Yeah. No, and that's the fun part with it. Just because, I mean, it's just tough to be able to say, like, oh, like this. Like, you know, conventional wisdom would say Cody's going to win so that they don't have to, so that he doesn't have to go ahead and he doesn't have to, you know, retire the belt or whatever else. And then you have, you know, the other side. This is like, but it's the biggest story you can possibly have. Cena breaks the record. He takes the title home with them or whatever. Like, it's all in. It's like, I mean, it's a win-win no matter who wins in that match. It's just like, you know, like you're gonna have either a humongous story or you're gonna have, you know, the guy beats Cena. And if Cena loses, it's not the end for him. Like, it's not like this is his last match. This is his last year. This is just his last WrestleMania. So
yeah, that's a good point.
And get the belt some other time.
Does he have to win Cody's belt to be 18, 19 time? Can he win Gunther's?
No, he has to.
He can win either one. I
right,
think
that's what I think.
World
I don't
title.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, because the other one is brand new.
It's based off the WCW though, so they count that.
Yeah, but the thing is that like it's
they made a new belt, but then they
and the
they pretty
lineage of the two belts that initially made the Universal Championship would have been the two world titles that existed when Cena was wrestling. So I think it has to be Cody's.
Nah,
that's just my.
I think they would count it if he won Goon.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, Pop?
Cena over Cody 60-40.
Okay, that's your opinion. So we got two. Are you with Cena too? Because we're taking this. We ain't got much more time. Boston.
I really don't know. I like honestly like I'm 50-50 on it just because I mean like I say, I'll say this much: 55-45.
That don't help none. You either pick or you don't.
It's close. It's 55-45 Cody just because
Biggie Shaq keeping him honest.
I'm as honest as I can be with this, and it's at 55-45.
Pick one.
Because I say Cody just because if Cena loses, it's not his last match.
All right, so two Codys, two Cenas.
Well, no, I didn't say either one. I actually was the true chicken shit.
I thought that you said Cena. I'm sorry, Boston.
No, I went 50-50.
You're not picking either?
I'm not. I can't pick.
Oh
I don't know who's gonna win.
All right. Well, I don't think another week of promos is going to change my mind. I'm just going to stick with it. The Federation's so quirky and so fickle and silly. I don't even give a fuck if I'm wrong because they're wrong. You know, I'm right. They're wrong. I don't care what they do. That's how I feel.
Bleecker Street says Cody, I think for sure. Every time I start to think that, I kind of do what Brother John said, where I can see them wanting Cena to have his last run as a heel, the title.
Yeah,
I could see it happening real easy.
Because that's the thing. If Cena doesn't win the title, then it's all been like. You really think he his last?
Then why have him win Rumble? Why have him win the Rumble? But then I also think that he's not gonna get in the way of the rise of Cody. I can't. D-Runk is right no matter what. That's what D-Runk says.
That's what I'm saying. I'm right no matter what. Thank you, D. Me and D know what we're talking about. WWE, not so much.
I have a like something in the back of my mind says that like the CM Punk match is gonna have something else too. Like I feel like something's gonna happen. Whereas it's like if Punk wins, he's going to try to take somebody for a title. Maybe that's what happens to Jey Uso. Maybe Jey Uso wins, and then he goes through whatever, and then Punk takes the title from him.
Snoresville.
Oh yeah, Cena didn't win the Rumble. He won the Elimination Chamber. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to correct you. I knew what you meant, but yeah, Snoresville, Jey Uso. It's let him have his Yeet moment. That's his fucking thing. He got, all these people saying like, oh, he didn't get the main event. Well, guess what? He got the rub of winning a Royal Rumble. That's
Yeah.
plenty. That is plenty, for my opinion. Like, there you go.
Especially
Uso.
considering what a year ago he was a lower mid card guy.
Right. Like, that's enough. He's had enough, bro.
And I think that
He
too,
was
like,
very much a mid card guy.
the other thing too with that whole like thing is that I still maintain that I think plans change definitely, and I really do think that they called an audible at the Rumble that let him win that, and I don't think that they kind of thought through what, because at that point it's like, well, it's wide open, we can do anything, you know, we got 3 months till Mania, we can figure it out, and now they're just kind of like, all right, we figured it out, and you're not the main event. I'm sorry, like, yes, you won the Royal Rumble, but you're just not that guy.
I don't think
now
he's even that upset about it. I think he's happy with just winning the Rumble and doing
Of
his
course.
heat shit and getting a match. He's on
Yeah.
cloud nine. He don't care.
Because he's the big name on Raw right now, so it's just like, let him do his thing.
Pops, what's up, buddy?
Jay deserves the title. I'm sorry he has paid his dose.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree with you there. Like, he's paid his dues and everything, but I do think that
are you
know,
picking him? Okay.
Yeah, I
well,
mean,
there you go. Only person didn't pick was Becker.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean that's kind of an easy call, really.
No,
It's
we
like,
were talking about Uso. What are you picking on that? You picked Uso on that, right?
Yeah.
Becker?
No, I went. For Uso, yeah, I went Uso.
Yeah, you picked
Yeah.
that. Okay. You only didn't pick Cena, right? So I'm the only one for Putin or whatever the hell his name is.
Gunther.
Yeah. And
There you go.
Well,
Cena's
let's
I-
go through the rest of the card. I pulled up the card.
Yeah, let's do that.
They've announced
Yeah, I
so
was gonna say,
far.
because I have a hard time knowing what other matches exist out of those like 4. Like, they've
So
built
let's
those
go.
ones so much.
What's going to be clearly the earlier matches: Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, which is
Oh,
probably
Grande Americano has to win. That.
allegedly Chad Gable.
Yeah, no, Grande Americano has to win just because you can't have the guy losing right off the gate. He's got to win that, whether it's cheating or whatever.
nah, fuck that. That gimmick ain't gonna work. He could lose that shit for sure.
It's gonna be.
I think they could give Ray the win at Mania.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because they just gonna squash that bullshit. He's gonna be Chad Gable. He ain't gonna be Americana for years.
Yeah,
Pop,
mask him and everything.
are you sending D-Runk the link there, Papa Wheelie? Thank you. All right. So what did we all say? Boston, you said
I think
Mysterio?
I think that he cheats to beat Mysterio. I think
Okay.
that's the way I look at it. It's not going to be a clean win. It's going to be a cheat win, and then
I say Rey Mysterio. Biggie, you said who'd you say?
I don't know if they cheat or not, but I go Mysterio.
Okay. Next match. In no
Is he on
certain
mask
order
or-
because we don't know the order yet officially. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
God, the yawn.
Oh
match.
my god.
I
This is
think
gonna be
Logan-
the match of the night. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a
allegedly, it could
Logan
be.
Paul style flippy match.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it's AJ Styles is gonna we're gonna see Logan Paul do everything he can because AJ Styles can facilitate it. That's why
yes,
it's
you
gonna be
can.
I think I
AJ.
think that Logan Paul wins that. I mean, I would love to see AJ win it, but I think Logan Paul is going to win.
I cannot pick against AJ, dude. That guy is the greatest wrestler in the business, dude. I'm
He's
going
great.
AJ style.
Has Logan Paul won at WrestleMania yet?
Oh, you think Gable's going to get unmasked? I do too.
I think so, too.
That's
That'd be
very
fun.
likely. I'll pick. I'm going to pick Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul. I think AJ's in his last year, and I think he'll put Logan over.
Yeah.
He might.
see that.
I just can't pick against him because I won't have many chances to pick him to win. You know, I just love AJ that much.
He was amazing. Right, he is amazing. I mean, to do what he's doing at his age.
I hope he comes out to his "they don't want none." If he does that, he's
He'll come out.
Yeah.
To that.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill versus Naomi in a
That's
battle
another
of
one
who
I
gives
have.
a crap.
Exactly. That's
If
the
anybody
popcorn
can get a good match out of Jade Cargill, though, it's probably Naomi because she.
Woohoo! We have a visitor.
Did we mute? What happened?
Hey,
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go. D-Runk. Hey, let's play catch up with D. D, pick between Rey Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
Oh, it has to be Gable.
It'll be Gable's not in the match. El Grande Americano, who may not.
El Grande's got to take this one.
How about AJ Styles versus Logan Paul?
Logan Paul. I'm rooting for AJ Styles. I don't have faith. Yeah.
And then the ones we did earlier were Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. We kind of went in reverse. We did the biggest matches first.
Dude, that is the toughest one to call for me.
I can't call it. And I'm not trying to be any which way about it.
But I'm willing to, because guess what? If I'm wrong, like, what are y'all going to do? Like, find me and beat my ass? Like,
who cares?
No, it's not about being wrong. It's that I can't. I don't know who they're going to go with. Is my point.
I think they're going to go Cena, and I think he's not going to retire like he said he was. I think he's going to parade around and enjoy having heel heat for the end of his career.
Oh, good for him if he does that. That'd be great.
And
now, if you would have put a percentage on it, would you go 55-45?
No. I'd go 100%, brother. You can cash it in right now. D-Rug guarantee Cena going over no matter what. Put your house on it. It's a fact.
But if he loses, it doesn't matter, though.
Yeah, but if he loses, don't come over to me saying, hey, what about this lawsuit? No.
Hello to Great Legend Show, and hello to K-Pop Junkie. What's up, Katie? And then main event Jey Uso, not in the main event, versus Gunther.
So I'll give you my call or my take, and then whatever. Uso, I think, is going to go over. And I think it's going to be a really poor title run for him. But I also think Gunther has had a very poor title run. His matches of late with this title run have been just like his matches with the IC belt. He faces a lot of scrappy competitors that give him a hell of a match, and then he kicks out of everything. And then does a T-Rex drop kick at the end and a couple power bombs or chokes him out. Like it's too formulaic. And they do have to do something to change it up. But I'm pretty sure that this will be like the opening match. If I had to guess, this will be the curtain jerker match. And if it is, and Uso wins, you might see Cody retain. Because seeing both champs drop their belt is a lot. But I'll also give you my swerve of the WrestleMania when we're ready for that.
All right.
So we've got
Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Who wins that match?
Oh, that's got to go Cargill. Just they're hyping her. It's got to be Cargill, unless Bianca like turns heel and interferes, which could be interesting. And then she could get involved in the triple threat. Cargill could get involved in the triple threat, which would be interesting. Yep. But maybe I just spoiled it. But we'll see what happens there.
So is the Braun Breaker match that's a 4-way, right? So it's Braun versus Dominic versus Finn versus Penta.
Yes.
I mean that's got to be Braun Breaker, right?
Yeah, Braun's gonna win. The Judgment Day's gonna implode, and that's gonna be.
And part of me would love to see them put that belt on Dom.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I would love to see. Yeah. He's the perfect chicken heel.
Chicken shit heel, yeah.
Here's the deal, though: is with it being a 4-way, it's not an elimination 4-way. So the first pinfall will win. They could make someone else walk out with the belt without making Breaker look weak.
Mhm.
So that to me like says that I think the one that you don't think will win it is Dom. I think Dom walks out with the strap.
Oh, that would be great.
That'd be awesome.
Biggie, what do you think?
You gotta tell me who's in this again.
So Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Penta, El Cerro Miedo, and Finn Balor. It's a 4-way for the IC title.
Yeah, I'll go with Dom. Fuck it. I like Breaker. I think he's fun, but Dom has a lot more going for him right now than Breaker.
Hey, by the way, Braun Breaker maybe just had like the greatest spear in the history of spears on Monday.
Yes.
Running
down the hill, he have you? I was gonna say, I mentioned that Carlito actually played into it because like, oh, he killed him. He actually put on Twitter that like, what's it called? That his funeral is scheduled for.
Yeah,
this
please,
year and,
please be
his family
respectful of his family.
He got destroyed.
Well,
Like,
you watched that thing really good. Both Carlito, he sold the hell out of it, and Breaker executed it perfectly. It was so good. Like, hats off to both.
I've watched that spear about 8 times now.
Yeah.
He does have this thing where he does like a front flip, which is cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But there's definitely better spears I've seen, I feel. Just because you did a front flip, don't make me go, oh my God.
Come on, Biggie. Why are you sandbagging my guy?
I'm just saying, like, Goldberg flatline dudes, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, the way they smack. Carlito didn't take a bump like a lot of guys took. Like,
Who
he really
in
hit people.
2025 is doing a spear as good as Braun Breaker?
Well, we're not talking about just 2025, and I'll tell you, like, recency bias does it skull fucks me. Okay, like I get recency bias a lot, but I do remember a really sick spear from Goldberg where he murdered Christian. If you YouTube that, and then Dolph Ziggler took some really, like, he oversold a few spears from Goldberg, and they were really they were pretty good too. So, but
I noticed you didn't say Roman Reigns' spear.
His spears are not bad. The really bad ones come from Edge.
Yeah,
like those are really pathetic spears.
Just to hit pause on WWE for a second. Cope, Edge, whatever we're calling him, he needs to retire. Yeah, he looks terrible.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Like, if here's my thing. Like, I don't care if he retires, or not. Like I think Jericho should retire before he does.
Yeah, they could both retire together. I'd be good with that.
But Edge did lose a good chunk of his career, and maybe he just really wants to do this. Like, or maybe he needs some money. Either way, I hope he doesn't hurt himself. But dude, what about Moxley getting those spikes in his back? Oh my! Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was gross. It's freaking gross.
No.
And then Yuta couldn't even get the damn thing out, and he had to shoo him off and get the ref to do it.
You know what's funny too is
Wheeler useless, folks.
You mentioned Jericho. Jericho actually, I guess, recently mentioned that he would go back to WWE. You know what I mean? So it's like he may be eyeing another run at some point, which is like I don't know where you'd fit him in the card. Really,
we're good.
Like, well, it's just like if you want to put guys over, okay. I mean that's about it.
No, Jericho could be the next Paul Heyman. Type character like that.
A manager or an announcer.
I would love to see him as a manager, and he could also, because he's Jericho, could still, like, he could be more physically imposing than Heyman ever was. So it's not like Braun Breaker being your your manager, but he can throw his elbow, his Judas contract or whatever.
Paul
like,
Heyman could like step on your foot or fall on you.
yeah, no, and he I think he did the old hit him with a shoe once, but I think Jericho could be a really fun manager if he dedicated himself to it. Like, Jericho's thing is he loves to talk about evolving.
Yeah.
Did anybody? Oh, we got Papa Wheelie.
I didn't agree to this.
Penta too early. Finn is too old for the IC title. Breaker is still a baby. Dom needs a real title and not a NXT one.
No, I agree with that. I think.
Agreed.
I think that the best thing too, going back to the Jericho manager thing, is that he's not to the point where he can't take bumps anymore either. So he would be a fun heel manager to say take bumps and everything else. So, I mean that would be kind of a cool thing, to see Jericho in a management role.
I got one more thing about the Breaker spear. Okay,
right.
It was the most athletic spear. I'll give him that, but it kind of made him look small. I'm just saying, like he done a front flip and landed on his feet. Like, what is it?
I don't like that we're at odds lately.
What, on the Breaker thing?
Yeah, I love him. I love Braun Breaker. I think he's the perfect combination of his dad and his uncle.
Yeah, he's
the future of wrestling to me.
I'm not gonna cater to your opinions, Becker.
I know you shouldn't, nor should you.
I think that him dropping the title is actually a good thing for him in the way that, like, he's got it. Because the only thing that he can do is kind of have a Gunther-like streak where it's just like he just keeps it for, and it's just like that he doesn't need to be there. He'd probably be better without a belt and then work his way into a world title shot at some point. Because if you're gonna give Jey Uso the title, who was the IC champ before you, then guess what? That means that Braun is on the way to a world title at some point. If Jey can be the world champion, so can Braun, even though he's still new to it.
He's got a Rick Steiner body with the Scott Steiner personality. So I don't know. If he was a little bigger, I'd probably be more on his side.
Biggie, you and I will disagree on this, Biggie. Like, I want wrestlers to get smaller.
No.
I need there to be less Big Shows, less Brock Lesnar's. When you have wrestlers out there like CM Punk and Finn Balor, like, you can't put them out against Brock Lesnar. It doesn't make sense. It's not like I think like Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker should be about as big as a wrestler gets, to make it believable. Because you can knock down Braun Breaker, you can knock down Roman Reigns. Like, you put CM Punk up against Big Show for real, dude. Big Show will stuff him into a fucking locker and lock that fucker, and you'll never see him again. Same with like Brock Lesnar. Like, that dude was too big. Like, not too tall, but just all around too powerful. Like, I want to get away from those super characters.
Yeah.
I don't know what the dummy accounts thing means.
I didn't see it.
What is Great Legend?
Big Men in Wrestling is over.
Big Men in Wrestling's over. Okay.
I mean, you can have them here and there, but the thing is that, like, like, in order for it to really, and that's, it's funny that everybody kind of turns it the other way and be like, oh, this guy's too small to be believable and this and that. But like that's more of like kind of what you want in terms of, like, I think smaller guys don't do a bad job. I think they're more athletic. I think they're less prone to be injured and out for as much, and they have longer careers than some of the big guys. And on top of that too, when you have something like I remember when Kane was Undertaker and Big Show, a tag team champions. Like, who the fuck's beating this team? Literally, who is gonna beat this team? Nobody. You had two monsters and it's like my mother was a big fan of Andre the Giant, like way back in the day, and she said like anytime he came to the ring, it didn't matter who he was fighting. Like you knew that, like, if Andre lost tonight, he let the other guy beat him, because it's like, I mean, all you have to do is just punch the guy once and the fight's over.
I'm just sick of the small guy shit. That's all we get.
Yeah. Well, Here's two guys that I wouldn't call small. I mean, LA Knight's maybe a little short, but Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight for the U.S. title. What do you got?
Oh, Jacob
guys?
taking it. Jacob all day. Jacob is amazing. I actually really like him. He's a fun wrestler.
Biggie Shaq.
Fuck, that's tough, bro.
Do you want me to come back to you?
I think this is the toughest decision out of all of them. No, I don't want anybody to make me kind of sway my decision. I will go with. I'll go with Fatu, dude. He needs it more than Fuck LA Knight. I'm tired of him.
And D-Runk.
So Vince used to always hold it against the wrestler if they got over without the WWE pushing it and making it happen. This is something that happened with LA Knight. Vince McMahon is not there anymore, but I still think that he is going to get held back a little bit because it happened organically without the writers being involved. I think it'll be a big win for Fatu, and I think Fatu's run as the U.S. champion may be the next like really lengthy title run, because they make him look invincible.
Yeah,
it would be best for business for sure.
A lot of it's in how he comes across in his promos and everything. Like he's a believable guy. Like, where it's like if he got mad, he would hurt somebody.
What about Pop and Becker? Who do y'all got?
I'm gonna take Jacob Fatu. That's who I want to win. I could see LA Knight maybe getting the win, but I think Fatu, it makes more sense to put the title on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there you have it. Yeah.
LA Knight, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right.
I like that. Pop's going Instagram. There you go. LA
What's
Knight.
up? 90 MFC is in the house, and he's saying USA, USA, USA.
Hey, so what I said though about the WWE holding back people that get over organically without the WWE pushing them, if LA Knight does get picked here, that does show that they are truly reversing that, and you can make your own juice. Like, and I would respect that. I want Fatu to win it, but it would be cool to see that someone can actually get over because they won the crowd, not because the WWE made it happen.
Yeah. Legend brings up a good point too, saying that his prediction is that Solo screws over Jacob and Knight retains, just to set up a feud, set up the feud between Jacob and Solo.
I could
see
that.
Actually,
that makes sense. What about Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair?
I mean, I'm kind of
talked about this.
I think Tiffany, by virtue of everything that's happened, and that Charlotte just kind of is in trouble with the office, has heat with them, even though Tiffany does too. But it's like it's been said that the heat is more on Charlotte. I think Tiffany's going to retain for that.
Who's next? So, isn't Charlotte still undefeated in Mania?
No.
No, she lost to Rhea Ripley, right?
Yes.
And she lost to Becky Lynch. There was a triple threat with Becky Lynch and Ronda.
Yep. In Mania, though. Y'all are sure?
Yes. In Mania, yeah.
Okay. I'm going with Flair for sure. Yes.
Tiffy time, fuck Charlotte.
Ooh, all right.
Hey, Tiffy time is from a neighboring city of mine, Prior Lake, Minnesota.
Oh.
I used to have many a sleepover with Tiffy time. No, I'm kidding. I don't know her at all, but she used to live like 10 miles away. But dude, I think Charlotte will get it. I think that the way the crowd has reacted to her return draws a lot of hatred and heat, and I think that putting the belt on her and having her hold it for a long time would give them a heel champion that they've wanted for a while. I would prefer Tiffy 100 times over, but I'm trying to call what WWE is going to do, and I think they're going to give it to Charlotte.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Tiffy time. Yeah, my cat agrees. All right, so next up we've got Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky for the Women's World Championship.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, that's another one that's kind of
also known as, because the men have a triple threat, the women need one.
Yeah, I like that's another hard one to pick, just because the only person I see not really having a stake in winning it is Io, and Io just got the title, but they could let her lose it in a second. It's just, does Rhea get it back again? I mean, I don't know, because I think people. I mean, if you give it back to Rhea again, that kind of would be something that people would start to get sick of her. So I mean, I don't know. I really don't know who to pick in that one, just because I could see it going either Io or Bianca, just because Rhea's had the title for just about a year.
So who are you picking?
It's a tough. I'll say maybe Bianca, maybe. And
Bianca. That's your answer, is Bianca. Biggie Shaq.
Did Rhea already lose the title?
Yeah, to Io Sky. That's what made this a three-way.
Yeah.
I think that as time goes on, people are going to look at Rhea differently, like I have about 6 months ago.
Yeah, you were over her a long time ago.
All she is a big booty girl. She's got a big butt. She's got some nylon leggings, and she's got some straps on her thighs. Like, that's all she is for me. I'll take either one of the other two girls. Well, give me a name.
Bianca or Io Sky.
Current champion.
I'll take Bianca. Fuck it.
I mean, talk about a big butt. That's all Bianca is a butt and some hair.
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
hair extensions. Don't forget those hair extensions.
I think
I'm just joking with you, babe. No, I hear you.
Women's wrestling.
I hear you. But no, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think that Rhea's had the title so much over the past 2 years that you really can't put it back on her.
I don't care about any of that. It's the stereotypical lingerie wrestling girl shit I don't like.
I gotcha.
D-Runk.
All right, so I'll chime in on Rhea real quickly. I think Rhea is actually really fantastic as like a character, but she is awful on the mic. Her facial expressions are fantastic. She knows how to play the crowd with her style, but when she holds the microphone, dude, like, just hit mute on your TV. It ain't gonna be good.
Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Dude, if I was hitting that, I would tell her to shut the fuck up. I agree. Rhea has had it for a very long time over the last year. I'm gonna go with Io Sky because I think they're going to continue the Bianca Ripley feud for a while.
Yeah.
And let Io compete with other characters. And then after that Bianca Ripley feud gets sorted out, then a challenger will arise from those two.
God
do we really need to ask?
I was going to be edgy, and I was going to take Io Sky, and man, you son of a bitch!
Come on, guys, he's taking Rhea.
Io sucks. Belair needs to really go heel badly. Rhea is the best in the business right now, and no biggie, not because of her ass.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
I don't.
Not a shocking fucking comment at all from Pop. Yeah. Definitely not a butt. No, you're not going to be looking at that at all, are you, Pop? No.
Well, I'm now not picking Io Sky because I'm mad that I didn't get to be the only one. I'm gonna take
Take Rhea.
I'll take Rhea with Pop. Yeah, there
Yes.
you go.
I mean, I don't think Io does not suck at all. Like, she's a great wrestler. I just kind of looked at it where it's like, as far as the drawing power, the other two have more drawing power. So I figured it would end up being Bianca, but I still think that Bianca could win.
Her gimmick is every man is a cuck. Like, if you enjoy that, then I'm just not. I can't enjoy it. Like, that's her whole gimmick. You look at me, I'm sexy. You're horny. Ha ha ha. Fuck off. Jesus. Fucking piece of shit.
Legion of Comics, hello. He says, have I arrived in time for the WCW talk, or did I miss it? We did talk WCW. We actually talked Goldberg earlier. And his wonderful spear that wrecked people. But last match to talk over that's been announced. We've got Seth Rollins versus the head of the table versus CM Punk. And I'm going to go first so nobody can steal mine. I'm taking Punk.
Yeah.
Boston, Chris.
I like how you said that the only other match that's been announced and this and that, because I mean, it's worth talking about, because the other one would be, I think, Drew and Damian Priest, which I mean, does anyone really care about
Yeah,
that?
I don't see it as an official match yet.
As far as this match goes, I would say Punk. I don't see him losing this.
Okay.
Punk is my choice.
So I'm enjoying not picking what y'all pick. I think that's fun. Dude, I don't know how Roman don't come out of this just mad dogging cats, bro. Like, mad. I mean, look at what Roman's been through. He needs a win. He needs a dub. I'm going Roman. I love Punk. I want Punk to win, but it's kind of a waste of time. And I'm not a big Roman Reigns guy, but he just came off of losing the strap and not being around because his dad died. Like, he's probably going to win.
Brother Joe said for earlier that Sky ain't losing. Great Legend Show says Punk wins. Bleecker Street Comics says Roman. And Great Legend Show says AJ Lee runs to the ring like an Adrian to Rocky. And that Roman will get injured during the match and Punk upsets Rollins.
Upsets? He's already beat him?
Well, and I think Paul Heyman will have something to do with Punk winning.
Well, let me elaborate a little bit more. People are saying that Punk's going corporate lately. Like, he's a sellout, too. So that's not a real good look going into Mania, bro. Seth Rollins is the people's person coming into this, is the way I'm viewing it. And that's fucking weird.
D-Runk?
Who's going to be a champion?
Paul Heyman will turn on both Roman and CM Punk.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins walks out of this match winning it. It will put Roman Reigns in another elongated, like he'll be out for a while because Roman Reigns is not like having a lot of dates like on his calendar. You might not see him again until like 3 or 4 weeks before SummerSlam. And then they'll hype up a new feud. But no, Rollins comes out of this. Rollins has been laying down for a lot of people for a long time.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. Out of the 3 wrestlers, my favorite by a country mile is CM Punk.
Me too.
Oh yeah. Good man.
It ain't even close. If Punk wins, I'm happy that I'm wrong.
Right.
But at the same time, like, I do recognize what Rollins does for WWE.
Yep.
And he is laid down for Punk. He is laid down for who's the goofy motherfucker that got fired, the stoner kid that was the UFC fighter.
Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle.
He laid down for Riddle. He laid down for he just lays down to put people over. He laid down 3 times for Cody Rhodes.
Right.
And the third time he laid down for him, Cody Rhodes only had one arm. He made Cody Rhodes look invincible.
Was it last year he lost the title to Drew?
Yeah, at some point, you do have to say, "Hey, Seth, thank you for all the laying on your back with your legs spread open. We're gonna let you climb on top this time." And so, and then I do also believe that Paul Heyman does enjoy being a heel manager, and he's been very appreciated of late with he had a Hall of Fame introduction last year, and the crowd is very behind him.
Yeah,
He
and then
likes
Roman
the
being
crowd.
a good guy.
Yeah, he likes the crowd hating him though. He works that really well, and when two very popular characters in Punk and Reigns both get screwed over by Heyman, oh my God, the crowd is gonna hate him. Like,
hold on.
yeah.
D, one question. So, did you say that Rollins will be Heyman's new guy? Is that what you're saying?
I do believe that.
Okay, that's the way it looks like it's laying out, bro. I think D is on the money. I feel like Roman would make it do better as a win, but the way it looks is exactly what D's saying, dude.
All right, Legion of Comics says Punk is going to show up to the match pre-injured. That's kind of his thing. Bleecker Street Comics says Punk is going to injure himself walking to the ring. Brother Joe says Paul going with Rollins. Great Legend Show says, damn, D, that sounds good. And Bleecker Street Comics says Seth knees Punk's elbow. They both get injured. LOL. Papa Wheelie, who do you got in this one? Are you ready for us?
Fucking D took my shit.
Oh.
Carlos Rollins
He does that.
After Monday night, so Seth wins.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I won't vote against Punk. Punk's my guy.
I like that. If you're right, it would be such a glorious pick if you're right, Becker. I'm happy you're taking Punk. I don't have as much faith as you do this time. It feels like a stinker setup from the beginning for him. I don't know that they're going to steal the show. If it's a steal the show match, that makes it better for Punk. But
Omnibo says Seth and Paul Heyman together. I'm calling it. Yeah, most of these guys agree with you. I just can't pick against Punk, so I'm taking my boy. Guys, we are at an hour, and we've gone through the Mania card. So I'm going to wrap it up if you're cool with that, Pop. Yeah. Boston Chris, what do you got coming up this week?
All right. So Saturday is going to be a jam-packed day full of different stuff that we're doing. We have not only the hunt on Saturday, but also the Band of Brothers auction is going to be on Saturday. So Saturday night is going to have a bunch of stuff. So you can watch us battle comics on the hunt and buy some comics from some people with some great deals on the Band of Brothers, which is going to be simulcasted from Bleak's channel, Who That, and Pops as well. I'm pretty sure I will be on there as well, so it'll also be simulcast on mine.
Who's the match for the hunt this week?
I'm not sure. We haven't even talked about it really. Like the last, we had to have a.
I think Biggie Shaq needs his cover championship celebration that he has not gotten yet.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that's something that will be planned within that. I do know that last time, there was technical difficulties. Tony had a issue with his computer, so he had to postpone the show. So this week, should be up and running, everything good. But yeah, as far as all that, we haven't really had any discussion as to what's going on. So if Biggie is up to celebrate his championship win, go with Biggie.
I'll bring the party hats and the cake and
we agreed that I've been the working man doing all the matches, and that this next hunt is just a me and Beckerman promo about how great we are. So that's what we're doing.
Baby.
Yeah,
it's like better than 4th of July if you think about it.
Yeah, it's on the rest.
Is America.
we will enjoy watching other talent battle each other, and me and Becker will take the night off, but we will rub y'all's faces in it a little bit. Not too bad. Friday night we are having the Battle of the Bat, y'all. It's gonna be Batman, me, Alan, Matt, hopefully D and Bleeker, maybe Houdat. You could come on too, Becker or Boston or Pop, whoever wants to come. And Wednesday we're doing Journey 83 first Thor. And I've been doing a lot of 2 to 4s during the weekday. I might pop on a live right after this and talk about dummy accounts as what Legend's talking about. And yeah. Okay. And Saturday night, yes, we are going to have a sell and the hunt, like I said before. So action-packed weekend, action-packed week. And then I'll be back here with Becker and Pop and Boston. So that's about it, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, tomorrow you can catch me at 9:00 Eastern on CNN with Wolf Blitzer. We'll be discussing the global economy.
No, you gotta be on the fucking club, D. What are you talking about? That's my spot.
Dude, it's Wolf fucking Blitzer, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm more important than Wolf Blitzer, Donner, and fucking Rudolph.
Yeah, no, I have nothing going on unless I get invited to shit. And I will do my best to be available for your show tomorrow. I don't think I have any plans, so I think we should be okay. Hey, my apologies to Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah, fuck that guy. If it would have been 8 o'clock, I've been fine with it, but 9 o'clock, no way, man.
I'm always a Biggie Shack guy, so fuck with Wolf Blitzer, indeed.
Yeah,
let's see. On Tuesdays, you can normally see the Hucklebuck, except for this week. It came out this morning because Alan just had a case of the forgets to do it. And Thursday night, catch me on here. Sunday, I'll be on Bleeker's Church. Friday, I'll be glued to Biggie Shack Network and the club. And Saturday, I hear we've got an auction and that I'll probably be in the chat for, maybe. I don't know. And Saturday night, the hunt, you can watch me eat cake and pop some party favors and celebrate everything that is Biggie Shack, which is America. So if you love America, you will come out and support Biggie Shack.
Hell yeah. Later.
And I'm out too. Oh my God!
In line is fucking over for you. Get your ass off my screen.